Hey, Air Dog, what's up? It has been a minute since I've seen you in here. How you doing? How's it going? Um, yeah, long time no see, dude. Glad to have you in. Um, so what I'm talking about today, I am restructuring this show. So this will actually be let me, actually, you know what? How bad is the air conditioning? Yeah, you'll deal with it. Yeah, you'll deal with that because it's hot in this room. Um, so yeah, this is Raw Talk, and up until now, it's been a show where I'm just talking about random crap, and that's still sort of what it is, but now it's gonna have a structure. So I just want to talk about that a little bit today, but the way this show is actually going to start each episode is in case it takes a minute for people to filter in if somebody wants to join the stream. I am going to open the stream with me making the thumbnail because I just feel like it's a way to, it's something not everybody would, be dying to see. So if somebody's a little late to the stream, then the actual conversation part is like a minute into the stream instead of right away. So, yeah, no, my air conditioner is loud. I put it on the lowest setting. It's usually on high. So I put it on low, and then I turned it to 64 to compensate for that. I also have some food that I gotta eat. I'm always eating. All right, so I'm gonna make the thumbnail right now. I spent yesterday. Now let me see if this works. Okay, cool. I spent yesterday. I spent hours yesterday doing all my thumbnails. I Every thumbnail on my channel is done except for the Secrets and Struggle series and the Revisited series because I'm waiting for the logos for those series to be designed so I can make the thumbnail template. But other than that, I did everything. I was so proud of myself. I don't need the internet right now. I need Photoshop. So, yeah, let me get this going here. What, Okay, for some reason it's on that screen. Hold up. Let me fix this. It should be desktop 1. Display 1. Yeah, there you go. I got the Inception going on. Move that over there. Move this over here. I also... Hey, what's going on, Steven? So, I also... I'm so organized. Look, there's nothing private on here, so I can show you all of this. Well, there's some stuff that I don't want to show. It's not because it's private, but it's because of other reasons. Look at this. Tell me if you've ever seen a dude or girl with this organized of a computer. Look at this. These 3 are made automatically. I don't want them, but I'm afraid to delete them because I don't know what's going to happen. I go in here. I got my tax returns. I got my W-2 from an HBO shoot. I have my resumes, all that. Those are the miscellaneous. I'm not going to click on this because that has all of my scripts in it, and there's some projects that I don't want to talk about yet. But then you got fonts, you got installation file. Look at all the folders. Royalty-free music, there's your royalty-free music. You need sound effects? Boom, there's your sound effects. Look, they're all named too. They all have the appropriate names. Look at this. There's a Ginny 2020. What's in here? Oh yeah, the VO, the voiceover for her. Film. It's amazing. Pictures. It's great. You go into YouTube. You want your thumbnails? You need a thumbnail? Boom. There's your thumbnails. You need the Raw Talk thumbnails? Boom! Raw Talk thumbnails. You need your Despoto Films thumbnails? Boom! Despoto Films thumbnails. It's amazing. It's so good. And now here are the templates. This is what I'm looking for. And then I separate it. So I have a PNG of each one, right? Just in case I need that, in case I lose the Photoshop file. I made a PNG of each one. And then in Photoshop, these are the templates. So I'm making the Raw Talk one now, right? So I'm going to open up the Raw Talk template. Yo, guys, I'm so proud of this. What's going to happen in Raw Talk? I'm going to get to that in just a second. I'm going to make the thumbnail for the stream first. This is part of the new format of Raw Talk. Basically, I'm going to start off each stream making the stream's thumbnail. That's just going to be sort of how the stream kicks off, and I just think it's sort of a fun thing to do, and it sort of makes the viewer feel a little more involved in the stream, and I think it's also in case somebody's a little late to the stream or they're trying to, say I'm streaming in 10 minutes and somebody's like trying to get ready to come to the stream and they're a little bit late. then I don't actually start the discussion part until I'm done with the thumbnail. So it's just a little intro to the stream. So this is a template here. Let me get the. Now look. So you want to put the text up? Boom. You don't need the text? Boom. You need the text? Boom. It's so this is the most organized I've ever been, and I'm a very organized person. So this is episode 7. Boom. Done. Got that. And now we need a picture for the background here. So this might look a little bit stupid, but we're gonna try it. Yeah, let me do this. Oh, I actually forgot. Wait a second. Okay, I forgot about something, but I'll do that in a second. Is this just gonna look dumb? Like, hold up. Let me just see if this looks stupid. Like, it's like double Raw Talk in the thumbnail. I don't know if this is gonna look dumb. Yeah, I finally decided that I was going to sit down and figure out how to use Photoshop, because I don't know if anybody knows about that free photo editing app online called Pixlr, and I've always used that, and it's been a disaster. I mean, it's just the worst thing, but I was always scared of Photoshop, and I'm glad that I actually started to do that now. So then this is going to be, first of all, we're going to save it as a JPEG in Pictures, YouTube, Thumbnails, Raw Talk. And this is Raw Talk, episode 7. Save that. Yes. Close that. No, don't change that. Don't save that. Okay, exit that. Go into here. Go into YouTube. I'm just so proud of this. I'm just so proud. I'm so proud. Look at. What do I watch? Alright, so this here. A clickbait thumbnail. Oh, did you find me from the Drippy Z raid? I think you did, yeah. And Steven do that. Look, man, I'm never gonna succumb to the clickbait BS. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's morally wrong. This was, yeah, that was this I can delete. How do I just delete it? Like, I want you gone and never to come back. Edit. How do I delete this? Oh, wait, it's right over there. It's the 3 dots, I think. Yep, delete. Yep. Bye bye. Now we go into here. Custom thumbnail. And where did it save it to? Pictures, right? Saved in here. Boom, 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 boom. Just for now. That's a pretty dumb thumbnail. But it's fine. It's just, it's for now. Is it done? Is that it? Hello? Hello? Ah, yeah, it's done. Cool. I'm quoting you on that. Quote me on it. Look, I'm not a fan. I don't know. I don't want somebody to come watch my video because they thought the video was going to be something else. I want somebody to watch my video because they, wanted to watch what the video actually is. And I know clickbait isn't necessarily just, it's not necessarily like that, but it's, I also, okay, so I have some food. This is one of my favorite snacks. Let me go back to full screen. Let me actually also, I don't know why it's not selected. Oh, because it didn't, it got lost. I made an overlay for this stream. Pictures, YouTube, Raw Talk, overlay. Now look at this, look at this. This is about to blow your mind. Just give it a second. Wait, what is this over here? Wait, which one is it? It's this, right? Why is it? Okay. Boom! I think that looks pretty good. I'm really proud of the way this looks. I'm going to turn the air off just for right now. It's just getting, I don't know. It's cold. I think this looks pretty good. I like the And look, I designed it in a very specific way. And I actually want to see if it. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, um, the thing. Listen. You think it's just like an overlay watermark or whatever? Here's the deal. First of all, you have all the information right there. Okay, you got Twitter, Instagram, Discord. By the way, AirDog, we have a Discord that you can join. There's a few people in there. I think we have like 5 people. I'm not really too sure. It's pretty fun. You can join. The name of the Discord is Despoto Films, as you see on the screen. Um, but I designed it so that if you're in full screen mode, at least I tried my best. I think I did it right. That if you're in full screen mode, if you tap the screen right, or you click on your computer and the red bar in the bottom pops up, that this is still above that, so it doesn't cover it. And if you're on your computer, you know that little like the little subscribe button that's like the icon that's in the bottom right of the screen, that would be in this space here, so that wouldn't block it either. And it's not on this side because if I have a webcam, then that's there. But I took into account everything, and I think it looks very simple, but I think it's really good. I think I'm proud of it. So let's talk now about the future of this show. So for a while now, I've been. Can I take a bite of my food first? Yo, it's got like ice cold. Okay, so this is an English muffin with American cheese on it, and you put it under the broiler for like 5 minutes, and it melts it. It's great. It's my favorite thing. Um. Oh, Airdog has joined the Discord. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the party. Um. Okay. So, um, for a while now, I've been wanting this to be something more than just me hopping on and talking about some random things. And I think, figured I'm gonna need to turn that air on in about 3 minutes. But I'm just for audio purposes, I'm trying to give it a break. Um, I can't do with it. I can't deal with this. Wait, it's just so hot. Um, my shoe wants to leave. Okay. Um, yeah, so I wanted it to be something more, and figured out a way to do it. So, um, like I said, the beginning of each one is going to be basically the creation of the thumbnail for that stream. Very quick thing to do. It just allows people time to filter in, and I think down the line that's going to be very useful. And I imagine at some point the thumbnails are going to be... Oh my god, Jenny. I imagine down the line the thumbnails are going to get more complicated a little bit. You know, the thumbnail for this one isn't anything that great, right? And I imagine that's going to improve and get a little bit more complicated and might take like 5 minutes to make instead of just like 30 seconds. But that's how it's going to start. After that, so I'm going to come, just like we've been doing, I'm going to come with a topic or a few topics that I want to talk about. And that's going to be after the thumbnail. I'm going to probably have like one main topic, and that's going to be reflected in the title. So for this one, it's like the future of Raw Talk, and so that's like the main topic for this stream. So I come with a main topic, maybe a few others, and I talk about all that stuff. Now we've reached pretty much the middle of the stream, and at this point, there's a few different things that could happen. So it's either going to be, and this might not really be here today. This is something more that I have to work up towards. This is sort of like to test this whole format out today, and to see what other people think. But what was I gonna say? It's all written up there. Yeah, this is where I either have like an interesting snack or a drink, or a product recommendation, or something like that. It's sort of like a miscellaneous category, but there's a few like ideas. It's like gonna be like one of 3 different things, right? But it's sort of like a mixed bag, and it can be just whatever it winds up being. So that's sort of just like the fun game sort of part of the stream. After that is free range. So that is where the that's chat requests. That is um, anything that anybody wants me to talk about or do. And if say there's nothing going on in the chat, then the default, if say there's nobody there, right, then I'll just play a game in that portion of the stream. And of course, if there's a chat and the chat wants me to play a game, then that's what I'll do too. But that's what I'll do if there's just nothing going on chat-wise. After that, now we close it off, right? So at the end, I find like some happy BS video, like some inspirational crap, and I just play that, just so we can feel good about our days, and give some sort of inspirational quote, and then I'm out. So it's very simple. It's nothing crazy, but it has a little bit more of a structure, and there's some elements to it that weren't there before. Will I ever play GTA 4? I don't own GTA 4. I played 5. I had it for PS4, so I could buy it. Not now because I'm broke, but I wouldn't rule it out. I wasn't necessarily thinking about it, but wait a minute, hold up. We start. Yeah, the Beachbody Summer Slam competition just flopped hard. What's the date today? Today's the 18th. Okay. We start July 1st. Start July 1st and go until the end of summer. Okay. So that's what I have in mind. I'm of course open to suggestions and criticism and all that. My dog you can see her paw right there. That's her. That's what I have in mind for the show. And I like the thought of it. I think I think it feels a bit more defined. It's not just a random talk session. It's basically what we've been doing the whole time, just put into a structure. Just put into a format. It's just defined now. That's all. And if I had to cosplay a horror character, who would you cosplay? A horror character. Well, I don't know if I'd necessarily cosplay as him, but my favorite horror movies are. It's tough. I like them all, but I like Chucky the best. I think Child's Play. I want to see the new one. Those are just fun. I think they're just fun to watch. I don't know if I'd necessarily cosplay as Chucky though. I guess if I had to dress up as someone, it would be. I don't know. I might just cop out and do Jason. I don't know. He's a common one. He's easy to do. And then you don't even have to see my face at all. I got a mask on. Movie or games? Yeah, I was thinking about games. Let me see if there's a game. The only horror game that first the horror game that came to mind at first was the Outlast series. But do you remember that playable teaser called PT, stood for playable teaser? That scared the living hell out of me. That was like the scariest thing in my life. I bet it wouldn't be that scary now, but I was like, I don't know, how long ago did PT come out? I was 15, 16? I don't know. I guess I wasn't that young. But like like that scared the hell out of me. But there's nobody from there to really cosplay as. I don't know. Maybe I'd go for Chucky. I'd probably just try to do Chucky. Like, it's just, I don't think you can cosplay as him because he's so small that like a human being, like, it just doesn't look right. So maybe Jason. I know there's other games, but I don't really play horror games a lot. Like, I know there's Resident Evil and I can't even name other horror games if I'm being honest. I'm not a big horror video game person. I love horror movies. Horror games, not that into. Do you have any recommend Left 4 Dead? Did I play Left 4 Dead? I don't think I did. I might have played it at a friend's house. I don't think I've ever owned it. I've never owned the game. Um, I don't think I played that. I'm not. I feel like I have. It was definitely the second one if I played Left 4 Dead 2. Um, I don't know. I really like Outlast though. I thought Outlast, the second one, I forget what it was called. It wasn't the best, but the first one I really enjoyed. Really, really like that. I don't know. I felt like the second one was, I don't know, just I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Um, okay, so I want to transition now. Let me see. How long have we been going here? So we've been going for 21 minutes. Okay, so I'm just trying to get an idea. Now, in the future, obviously, the main topic, like for now, it's the format, right? But in the future, the main topic is going to be something that takes a bit longer to talk about. So this might be the proportions of the segments, and this one might be a little bit whack. But this would be the section now where there's either some interesting snack or product recommendation or something like that. Um, I don't really got anything for you today. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, here, because when I did the first episode of the Sith podcast, I recommended these. These are the TicPods free. They're wireless earbuds. They're pencil style, like AirPod ripoff lookalikes, whatever. But I, didn't continue with that podcast, and so I took that video down, and so now this product recommendation is lost forever. But I want to do it again, and I want to also revise what I said last time. So here's the deal with these, okay? The werewolf film, amazing. It's going great. It's going wonderfully. It is. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. But it's going very, very well. Very, very excited for that. These are good. I absolutely raved about them last time. I have an issue with them now, and that is the connection. That sometimes, especially the left earbud, will just disconnect, and it can be really annoying. It doesn't happen frequently. It's just that when it does happen, like once every few weeks, it's just really annoying in that moment. But it doesn't happen enough for me to. I mean, all wireless earbuds have some connection issues at some points. It's sort of unavoidable. But so these cost, I think, $130 or something. When I bought them, it was on Amazon. There was a coupon, and I got them for like $80. Okay, now for that price, you can't go wrong. Okay, for $80, these are by far the best option out there. It's not USB-C, it's micro USB. Besides that, everything is fine on these. And so, if you're looking for something cheaper than AirPods and you don't want AirPods, these are a good alternative. They have good volume, they have good bass, they sound good. Honey, yeah, look, Honey, I gotta go off about Honey. Honey is my best friend. Um, but anyway, so I do recommend these. Now, I gotta say, if I had spent $130 on these or whatever they cost, full price, I'd be probably a little bit disappointed, maybe a little bit. But there are constant coupons on. Oh no, the coupon was not from Honey; it was just an Amazon coupon. I now I understood what you were saying, but the coupon was like $50. I think it was $40 off, and it came to like 80 or 90. So that coupon is pretty frequent on Amazon, I think. So I would recommend just waiting if you're looking to buy these earbuds until you can catch that coupon, or if you have a gift card or whatever. I don't know if I'd pay $130, dollars for this out of my pocket, but for 80, phenomenal. So there you go. Because I tried so many wireless earbuds because I was trying to find, like, I bought the ones with the string in the back, and Basically, I had never had a problem with wired earbuds. Okay, I actually prefer them. But something's weird with my phone now. I don't know what happened to the headphone jack, but the headphones don't stay plugged in, and it's the most irritating thing. Like, it's unusable. So I was like, I have no choice. I have to get wireless earbuds now. I didn't want to, but I had to. Like, I was fine with wired. I preferred it. I still kind of prefer it, but these are. I had to get wireless earbuds, and I tried so many different kinds, and eventually I wound up at these, and I looked at multiple different ones, and so um, these are because I'm very picky, but these crossed off pretty much everything on my list. So if you're also picky and you're looking for a good pair, I can recommend these. The MH3 Soto. I don't know what those are. Oh, headphones. So it's probably we talk about like this, like a headset, or like these, like earbuds. You have wired. I prefer wired, man. No connection issues. I mean, no battery life to worry about. I think they sound better. They're louder. And what I love about them is I when I'm wearing like a jacket or something or anything with the zipper, like if I'm wearing two layers, I'll put the phone in my pocket. I'll thread it through the inside of the shirt and then bring it out through the neck and put them in the ears. And then if I'm in a store or somewhere where I need to take them out, then I just take them out and then they hang here. I just love the way wired earbuds work. I just love them. I love them. Oh, dude, my hearing's it's gone. No, my I listen to music so loud. My hearing is fine. But if I keep this up, it won't be. So that's why, because like when I first bought these, the thing that some people don't realize is that there's two separate volume like settings sort of. So like you have to turn the volume up on your phone, but then these also have their own separate volume that you have to turn up and down. So if your phone is maxed out, this could still go louder, you know. And so when I first bought them, I didn't know that, so I had the phone turned all the way up, and they weren't that loud. But I was like, I was like, hey, in the long run, this is probably better for my hearing. So I was like, I'm fine with that, you know. But then I realized it could go louder, and of course I listened to them louder since I figured that out. But yeah, my hearing is, I'm gonna be deaf by 4, so. So that's that recommendation. Free range now. Okay, y'all can do whatever you want. You can ask whatever you want. You can make me do whatever you want. And basically, your personal slave at this point. Um, Steven, you asked about werewolves, so I want to talk about that. It's going very well. I really couldn't be happier with the way that it's going, and I have so much faith in it. And most of what I will say right now, I said in the first update video for it, but I'll reiterate a few points. The stories that people have shared with me, it's amazing, when we meet, right, in person. I sit across from them at a table, and I started off by saying this is not an interview and this is not an audition. This is just two people having a conversation relating to each other. That's what this is. This is nothing else. This is just two people talking, and we just have a conversation. It's not like, I mean, I ask questions like, so, why do you want to work on this film specifically? Blah blah blah. There'll be questions about the film, but for the most part, I don't really talk about that. That's not what the meeting is about. The meeting is just about us talking about our stories and me learning about what experiences they have and what perspectives they have, and that's what matters most to me. And then, it's really hard because it's going to get to the point where I can't have everybody work on this, and I'm going to have to tell some people no, like there's not enough room for everybody, and that's going to be really hard, and it's going to stink. But that just comes with it. And so the thing I try to do in these meetings is see who provides the most diversity in terms of, race and gender, and in terms of the person themselves, but then also, more importantly, in terms of their story, who has a different perspective on this issue, who can bring a new perspective. Because if there's two people with very similar perspectives, then, it's pretty obvious that one of those two people is going to have to go, right? Because it's a very small group to begin with, and we just don't have room for two people that essentially have similar stories. It's such a hard thing to do, and I haven't gotten to that point yet. I've met with 3 people, and I've taken all of them, but this week and the week after that is when I have most of the meetings going on. I haven't even touched most of them yet. And so when I meet with these people, it's going to get to that point where I have to say no. That's going to be really hard. But it's been very inspiring. The first meeting I ever had was with this girl who had a very traumatic incident, and suffers from PTSD because of it. And I mean, it was like, she walked away from the table after we're talking, and we get up, and most of these meetings have ended in us hugging at the end, and so we hug, and she goes off, and I had a meeting after her, so I stayed behind, um, and then the next guy comes, right, that I'm meeting with, and he was like, so how did that meeting go? And I said, it went well. I was like, hopefully this one goes just as well. He was like, so what are you looking for from me? Like what makes a meeting good? And I told him, I said, that last meeting that I had, when she walked away, when it was all said and done, I felt so inspired and changed. I felt different. I felt like a different person coming out of that, from hearing this different perspective on something. I felt, I can't describe the feeling. It was so weird. Like I felt different. And I said, that meeting gave me so much hope for this project, and that's what I'm looking for from you. And then we talked, and of course he climbed on board as well. So, but no, it's just been amazing. I mean, I can't even begin to describe what it's been like. It's just been incredible. I love it. I really love it. I'm very pleased with the way it's going so far. It's gonna get hard. It's gonna get stressful. The pressure is on already. I meet with these people, and they tell me how much this project means to them, and I realize it's like I'm not just making this for me. Like, these people, in a way, are like counting on this. They want this to be good because they have something that they want to say, and they're counting on this film to sort of give them that opportunity. And it's pressure, and that's going to mount up as it goes on. But take it one step at a time. Let's get through these meetings first, and then we'll be good to go. As long as I go in with that expectation that it's going to be stressful, that I know it won't be easy, then that's fine. I don't want to assume it's going to be this simple thing. I just have to understand from the beginning that it's going to be a hard road. And if I do that, I think I'll be fine. Let me catch up here. There's some McDonald's talk. I kind of realized that Whataburger was bought by Chicago something bank, and is now over a few states. My phone is kind of a juggernaut, LG K20 Plus at McDonald's with my mom. Even with the screen protector, when I drop it about 20 plus times, it never broke. We got 6 McChickens, medium fries, and 1 cheeseburger. I had McDonald's earlier. Nuggets. How many pieces? I've only had 3 screen changes. Many pieces? How pieces? Many pieces? Yeah, I don't really eat McDonald's. It's an unpopular opinion, but between McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King, I know the most popular opinion is that Burger King's the worst. Burger King's the best one. Sorry, I'm just saying. Burger King is the best out of all 3. There's no debate. Absolutely no question about it. No. 20 pieces. I was getting food. My friend was working one day, and she was like, can you bring me, I think I offered. I was like, she's like, I'm hungry. I'm like, do you want me to get you food and bring it? Because I was off that day. And I brought her. She was like, just give me like chicken nuggets or something, and I got like the 20 piece from. I think I got like the 50. I think I got a big one because I was like, what if other people want to share it or something, and I got it from McDonald's, and so I bring it over. She's like, oh, I don't. She's like, I don't eat McDonald's, but it's fine. I'll have it. I was like, no, so just give it to me. And I was like, I'll go. I'll get Wendy's. So then I got the Wendy's ones. I brought it over. She was happier with those. But then I have like 20 to 50. I forget the number. McDonald's nuggets that I just went to a friend. I was like, I guess we got to eat these. Like we can't waste them. Um, I mean, they're chicken nuggets are just great. Like they're just the best. You got rid of the 50 piece. For some reason, I thought it was a really, really big one. I thought it was more than 20 pieces because I remember my friend and I trying to eat them and we were like, "Yo, like this is too much." Yeah, because I thought I got it so that the rest of the people there could eat it too. I don't remember. I guess that point in the story is irrelevant. It's only 20. I definitely didn't get two 20s, so I guess I just got a 20 probably. This was a little while ago. This was this may have been 2 years ago actually that this happened. Now that I'm thinking about it. 10 a person. See, that just sounds normal. I remember having to eat an absurd amount of chicken nuggets. Like if it was just 10, I'd be like, oh, this is fine. I think I may have gotten two 20 piece. I really don't know. Yeah, I think I probably got two 20 pieces. I don't know. Because, like, I don't really eat fast food like that. So I was like, I really got to eat all this? Like, of course I didn't have to, but then you're wasting it. Not only am I wasting the food, but, like, I spent money on something now that, like, won't, like, it would be a waste of money. It's just the principle of it, you know? I'm waiting for a guy on Fiverr to deliver me my logo. And it's really weird because, like, I don't know, like, he sent it, but he sent it, it was strange. It's strange the way he did this. No, I'm just Tyler Perry movies. Don't care. I don't watch them. I think they're annoying. Um, I think they're all identical. They all sound the same. Um, Good donations or sponsor money. Make a Fiverr video. What do you mean make a Fiverr video? Like a video about how to use Fiverr? I don't sell on Fiverr. I just buy on Fiverr. But Tyler Perry movies, no. Not my thing. They actually really annoy me. Like, not the movie, just the fact that it exists. I haven't seen the movies. Oh. One of those videos. Um, hey, if I got a donation, yeah, I'd spend it on a Fiverr video, sure. Why not? Instead of a video, I'd probably just do it on here. Like, I'd buy the stuff, and then when I got the delivery, I'd come on and show the results, because I don't really make videos like that. But I would absolutely do it on here, on the stream. I'm tempted to mark this order as complete. Oh, I want to say also, Tyler Perry movies just reminded me of another guy that annoys me, Tracy Morgan. Mm. God, so annoying. So annoying. It's the most annoying guy. It's so irritating. Like, I literally hate him. He's... God. I just don't like him. So what is this? Let me look at these. Okay, so see, this is the weird thing with these. The way he delivered these are very strange. Someone was trolled by $5. You sing? Me? I don't sing. Look, I know I said free range in this part of the show. There's some things you don't, there's some places you don't want to go. You do not want to ask me to do that. Definitely not. Wait, how do I... Okay. The logo looks great. Just waiting for the final files. And I'll mark it as complete. I mean, I don't need a revision, but that's just, I guess, I don't know. This is the, I didn't order the other logo yet for the Revisited series, but the Secrets and the Struggles logo I got, boy, it looks good. I really love it. I didn't know what I wanted it to be, and then it came to me. It was like the idea came, and I was like, this is what it needs to look like. This is it. And I sent the request in, and I had to go for the Ginny 2020 campaign art, and then for this one I had to go with different graphic designers because my other one wasn't on Fiverr at the time. She was dealing with some stuff at home, and she lives in Sri Lanka, and there was explosions and terrible things going on, and it was actually really awful. But she's back now, and so now going forward I can use her again. But I had to go with somebody else, and I was a little bit concerned. But it looks great. This guy, he knocked it out of the park. Oh, the green screen? Yes, the green screen came. It's very, very cool. It is... I'll get it out. It's so... Oh, you know how I was bragging about my desktop and how organized everything is? Yeah. So, I also organized my whole closet. Basically, I threw out everything I didn't need. Every single thing I owned that I did not need, I got rid of. It's in the garbage. It's gone forever. And I cleaned, I organized, I decorated. Like, the room is perfect. Like, it's everything in my life right now is so organized. Like, so under the bed now is where all the film stuff is. So that's where the green screen is. So I'll get it. Hold up. Okay. So it's down there. So now just look. Just look. Babe. It's great. It's great. It's one of the best things I've ever owned. Now, obviously, as you can see, for this, if I was trying to use it for like like this type of frame, it wouldn't work, right? It's too small to fill up the whole thing. I didn't buy it for this though. I bought it for mainly for Ginny 2020. So, and for that, I think it's good. It's a little small for the other. There's two parts of Ginny 2020 that I need this for. For one of them, it'll be fine. For the other one, it's too small. But I actually had an idea for how to fix that and compensate for that. And so I think we're actually going to be fine. It's not going to be a problem. So yeah, I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to go with the other one. Because this one also, if I need to go downstairs with the green screen, I can just carry this downstairs. I don't have to unhook it from the ceiling and then hook it up to the ceiling down there. It's just, this one's easier. And you know, down the line, if I really need more space, I can get another one of these, you know, and work with it that way. But it's super cool. I love it. I love this thing. It's so easy. It's so easy to set up. It's just great. It's literally great. Elgato is one of my favorite companies because everything they make is so easy and simple, and it's good at what it does. They're just a good company. They just know how to make. They just know what products people need, and they make them very well. It's great. I'm gonna put it away, but that's what it looks like. Like, look at that. How quick that was. It's getting cold. That's probably one of my best purchases. It will undoubtedly be one of the product recommendations down the line, but I want to use it a little bit first before I can actually recommend it. But first impressions right now, it's great. Absolutely great. Check my email. Whenever I don't know what to do, check my email. It's my default. What invites? Is it from that guy? Yeah, I got invited to some. It's such an odd. Yeah, I'm gonna have to not do that. That's fun. Oh, I even organized. I'm so proud of what I did. I also organized my Google Drive. And now I have 3 Google accounts. I organized each one of the drives. And then I took everything on my computer and I backed it. And I went to my other computer, the Surface, and I deleted everything off of it. And I cleaned out my external hard drive. I cleared it all out. It's empty. And then I took everything on here and I copied it right onto the hard drive. So now everything on here is identical to what's on there. So now, because the Surface can't like store that much. Like it can, but then it'll slow it down. It's not like a top of the line computer. It's the Surface 3, not the Surface Pro 3, the Surface 3. So it's older version, and then it's not the best, right? It's just good for what I use it for, taking it to classes and typing on it, and it's perfect for that. But now I have everything that's on here on the hard drive, which I take with me with the computer, the Surface, so now I can access everything on this computer on that computer because I duplicated everything on here onto the hard drive. I cleared off my SD card. Like, I went through everything I owned in my closet, under my bed, in this room, on my computer, like everything. Yesterday was like the most productive day, and I can't get over. I just can't get over how good of a job I did. I did such a good job. I don't know. I really love the thumbnails too. I love them. I think they're great. I'm so pleased. Part of me does feel like the. Let me get this screen up. Part of me feels like this here is that these thumbnails maybe are too pink, like maybe a little too bright. Um, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think I like it. I think it's fine. Um, yeah. So these secrets and struggles in the revisited videos here are the ones that the secrets and struggles today. I can probably, if not today, then hopefully tomorrow. I'm just waiting for the final. The logo's done. I'm just waiting for the files to be delivered for it. Um, and so after that, I can make these all, as you can see, have a similar, pretty much an identical template. The only difference is in the colors and then the logo down here, which tells you what the video actually is. So I just need to make that for the secrets and struggles. I already know what it's going to look like, what the color scheme is going to be. I just have to make it. And then the revisited one, I'm still trying to think of what I want the logo to look like for that. Once I have that figured out, I'm going to go back probably to my old graphic designer because I really love her. Um, and her prices are also better, and she works faster, and she's just easier to work. She's just really, really great um, at what she does. And so I'm going to get that logo designed, and for I'm making these templates here. Like, they're not doing that. Like, they're just making the logos. Like, basically, so the graphic designer I worked with, the one that I like the most, has made this logo, the Raw Talk logo, the channel logo, um, the Despoto Films logo. She's made like everything. She's so talented. She's really good. Um, I just think it looks so clean. I think it looks so pleasant. You know that the time that I realized that like thumbnails matter is am I thinking of doing a horror film? Ooh, that's more interesting than what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna switch. Am I doing a horror film? Um, I don't have a specific horror film in mind, but the idea of doing a horror film is something I want to do. Like I don't have like, ooh, that's the horror film I want to make. I mean, The Red Line is borderline horror. I'd classify it as horror, but it's more psychological horror, and it's not a bad film. It's just the only film I'm really like that I love is White Lights. I don't love any of the other films really. Yeah, slasher. Look, I would love to. I would honestly love to. Um, that's the answer. I would love to, but I don't make anything that I don't think is different than what other people have done. And this is sort of a rule going forward because I'll be completely honest with you. Like, um, White Lights isn't like a different film. Like I'm really proud of it. I love it, but it's not like it innovated anything. And going forward, that's what I want to focus on is making different things, things that you haven't seen before, but that you'll really love and that you didn't know that you ever wanted, but you're glad it exists now. Um, and so if I were to do a horror film, I couldn't just make a horror film that you could see anywhere else. I would have to do something different with it. Um, but I would love to do that. I just think it'd be fun. I think it'd be real fun. I have Werewolves. By the way, there's no release date or month for it, but there is a month that I have in mind for when it will be released. I don't want to put it out there yet because it might not happen. You don't know, but that's going to be probably released, hopefully in 2019, and then in 2020, in June, I'm gonna have a feature released, which I'm very excited about. I'm gonna film that probably in the spring, and then I'm going to hopefully have it done for June. Because for that I do have a very specific release date in mind, um, and so I'm very excited to do a feature. Very excited for that. And then of course we have the big feature coming in like 2021 or 2022. You'll be back. Okay, I'll hold you to that. I think the thing I'm most excited for, I have a superhero movie planned. I'm very excited for that because I think that's going to be really good. I think that does some really cool things. It's a very different take on the superhero genre. I hope to make that not too far down the line. I should think of a horror film because I do sort of want to get my feet wet in every kind of genre, you know. I just think it's fun to do different things, to do new things, you know. I just think this is some of the most fun stuff in general. Like filmmaking, it's just so fun. Like you're making things. I don't understand how other people don't love it, you know. How do more people not love this? It's like, it's so fun. It's so great. I don't know. I guess it's just not for everybody. How am I still eating this? Jesus Christ, I've been eating this for an hour. Almost. I'm getting sick of it. Okay, so let's talk about. So let's see the time frame that we're looking at here. Then, so we've been going for an hour about. Um, so the thumbnail will probably always be about like 5 or so minutes. The first part where I was talking about the main topic. Um, That'll probably be a little bit longer usually than it was today. I'll probably come with more like, probably maybe like a half hour. I'll allot to that. So I'm looking at 35 minutes in, and then I'll spend about maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. So like 45 minutes or so in. We'll do 5 to 10 minutes for the snack/product recommendation. Probably more like 5 minutes, but I have some things in mind down the line that I think will take a little bit longer for that segment. So I'm gonna allot 5 to 10. So that's 45 minutes in. And then the free range section, I'll give another half hour. So now we're looking at an hour 15, and then that whole happy video thing at the end. I'll probably allot like I'll allot 15 minutes to the end in total. So now that's an hour and a half. And then so these will probably go. Probably I'll try to cap it at like 2 hours. Because then that's an extra half hour of space in there. Probably even more than that, to be honest, because I think I'm overcompensating for some things. I think I'm giving you more time than certain things need. But it'll probably, yeah, I think 2 hours will give us enough time. So that's if somebody was to ask, how long is this? I'll say like 2 hours, an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it could go longer. It's not like a strict thing. Unless I have anything to do that day. Um, but okay, that sounds good. It seems like it'll work. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I know today it probably still feels a bit like what it has been, and that's because I wasn't really prepared today to go full fledged. You know, like in the future, I'm gonna have planned things for like the product recommendation or snack time or whatever. I'm gonna, today was more just like, all right, this is what it's gonna be. This is an example of what it might look like, but it still isn't fully there yet, right? So probably the next time I get on though, it will be probably just one more time. I just need to think of ideas and make it a running list of them. Um, so that's what I'm gonna do for the future. Let's see, it's 2:30. Let me look something up really quick. I want to buy blackout noise reducing curtains. I want to see how much that costs. About. Because I might go out today and get them if they're within the budget. The color of them, let me see. I really don't know. Should I stick with white? Because at some point I want a new comforter too. That's not happening right now because of money. But at some point, right? So I'm trying to think ahead, like what I want the comforter to be. I think the comforter, I don't want it to be white because white gets dirty. But gray maybe? If it's, no, it's too much like the, I really don't know. Because that's going to determine what color the curtains are. Let me just get an idea of the cost. Because it also depends on the length, I think. No, I mean, okay, so take like this, right? Which is 100% blackout window curtain panel. Still takes 5 blocks that absorbs heat. Noise reducing, cool. I want noise reducing too. Grommet top selling, size on router, pulling things beautifully. Panels sold individually. It fits right up to 1.5 inches diameter. You're at BJ's? It's a wholesale store, right? Ooh, these have good reviews. Wonderful curtains. Great product. Nice texture. Noise reduction is very important to me for these curtains. Because that's going to help get rid of pretty much all of the outside noise. Which isn't that bad, but when there's like a truck that drives by, you can hear it, and I just don't want that. And then the blackout obviously is so that there's no light coming through, so I can take off these garbage bags. I just think that when you have a garbage bag taped to your window, it's sort of an urgent thing to fix. You know, like I understand it's just blocking light. It's not like it's broken. It's just up there to block. But still, it's like I don't want it there, but I need it there, right? For when I'm filming anything, I need those blackout curtains. So, but money is a thing. So today is Tuesday. Tomorrow I have plans. Thursday I can't. Friday, ooh. Okay. Alright. Here's the deal. Ew. Select size. Okay. 54 inch. So that's, I assume that means down, right? I'm assuming. that's not this way. So that would be, so 54 inches is I don't have a tape measure with me, but I'm thinking I'd probably need the 54 inches. Let me just see. See, that's not that much money, dude. So now you need to pull the rod separate, and also, um, I think it just comes with one of those, right? Because it said, I don't know, it said it was, wait, part of the, okay. It says, where is it? Panels are sold individually. It's like, is this just one panel right here? I'm assuming that's how it is. Well, that's my zip zero. What? I don't know. It's not the right zip. I think I can get these though. They're not that much money. Not that much. I can do that. I mean, these have literally like excellent reviews. They're expensive. Are they? I mean, I guess if you get the longer size, they are. Let me look. Like, I want somebody to talk. Way too heavy. I returned these. They were heavy. Fucking I made them more gray than white. After. Wait. What? Oh. After ordering and returning 2 other styles of blackout drapes, I purchased equipment blackout drapes. I decided to use 2 panels rather than one large panel to cover the patio door, since one panel drape with the appearance of a shower curtain. I purchased 2 drapery panels instead of blah 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 blah. I might just go for it, you know. Okay, so here's the deal. I might actually go and buy these today. But for right now, before I sign off, we must watch a video, an inspirational video, a happy video. This is part of a segment that is called Feel Good for a Second. So, y'all, it's time to feel good for a second. Let's get a video up here. YouTube. Is it here? Nope. I think I kept it, didn't I? Oh, my bad. Yeah, so this was one that I had in the first episode of the Seth podcast because I did this segment there too. But since that video is no longer on the internet, we are going to watch it here. So here we go. I love this video, by the way. It's like the best video ever.
Senior dogs. They have 3 years or less to live. We have taken in 93 dogs. We just don't want to see them die alone in a shelter. My name is Kim Scarrett. I am the founder of Silver Muzzle Dog Rescue and Hospice Program. So we make sure that they leave this world with a family or somebody that loves them, and that they know when they left this world that they mattered to somebody. Senior dog homelessness is a real serious problem. They're often viewed as money pits. People view them as difficult to care for, and they're really not. They don't ask for anything. They're happy to just lay around and be loved on. Once a week, they meet two-legged seniors in nursing care facilities. A lot of these people are lonely, so there's a huge benefit experiencing that unconditional love. Senior dogs, they love you no matter what.
I love that video. I love everything about that video. So yeah, that's from 60 Second Docs on Facebook. It's called Dog Retirement Home. Um, Adopt people. Rescue a dog. Um, is Jenny in here? Jenny is in here. Jenny, you should come over here. She's not going to come over. Um, Now, I have this book. I have to grab it really quick. It's over here. Okay. So this is called You Had Better Make Some Noise, Words to Change the World. So at the end of every show, right, I'm going to just pull a random quote from this book and send you on your day to think about it. So, boom. Feeling good is not enough. Create a political moment. That is from Tanya Bergera. I don't know. It's that. It's that right there. There you go. Go create a political moment, okay? I gotta go. I have some things to do today. But this was fun, and it just gave me an idea of sort of the time frame and what's going to be going on with this new format. So I do think that this is, I think we're on the right track here. I think that this is, I think this is good. I have faith that this is going to end well. I think this is manageable, and I think this will be fun. So again, I know today it kind of felt like more of the same thing, but I promise you that going forward, I'm going to keep improving this little by little. I'm gonna, I have things planned, right? But it's just not an overnight process to transition into all that. So it'll happen. Just give it some time, and this will, even just in the next show, this is going to be already very improved over what it was today. So I look forward to it. I hope you do too. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And peace and love to you all. That's going to be my new thing. And peace.